In this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over this tripod grip with remote. And this one right here works with any Sony cameras. Actually, it works with several other models, but I'm just going to talk about the Sony because I have a ZV-1 Mark II right here in this case. And I'm going to show you how this thing works real quick. Let's do a quick little unboxing here. And it's from the company Aodelan. Very nicely presented. I took it out and kind of looked over it here. You get a little set of instructions on how to set it up. I will go over the kind of wireless setup. You get a lanyard with it and a little packet right there. I need those for basically fishing. Peel that off and then check out how this thing looks. It looks very premium. It comes with this remote right here. This remote is detachable. So look how this just pops right back in. Once it locks back in there, it's not coming out. You get a USB A to C, and what that A to C is, it charges right here on your remote that you're going to charge this thing when you want to charge it up. Let me show you what it looks like when you turn it on. Actually, let's get the camera out. Tripod mount right here to put this on. You're just going to go like this, and then see how I can screw it down. Very premium. Turn the camera on. That camera is on. Check that out, how all that works. Okay, so what I did, I went into the camera, which I have the Sony ZV-1 Mark II. Went into the camera, there's a pairing mode in here. You can see connected device, the BR3. Hit this little pairing mode right here. I hit OK. First I turned it on, then it went scanning, then I went pairing. Right there, we are pairing. Watch this. That's it. The OK just came up on the camera right here. Let's go back. Let's see if this thing works. Oh, wow. Look how quickly and how responsive this thing is. There is I don't know how well you can see it in the camera. There's a zoom feature. See if we can watch the zoom. So there's two ways of doing it. Let's say I want to set it on this. We lock that in. That's going to hold it down right here. So if I want to use it kind of like as a selfie stick, I just hold that button down, put that up like that. Now I can use the buttons right here if I want to use it like that. See how I can fold that out? Look at that. That is awesome. I can set here, move this. When I hit that movie starts, when the shoot button, hold it down right there. See this button right here? There's I don't know how well you can see it. I am filming. I can zoom in with this. There's the zoom in, zoom out. If I want to go to photo mode, you have to put it in photo mode right here. Now I'm going to go to photo mode. Watch this. Just took a picture. Very nice. And then if I want to set this down as a little tripod, just pull the legs out like this. Take off my remote. Oh, you have to adjust it, you have to mash this button. I like that they do that, so don't move around on you. So see how that will adjust just like that. All of that with the remote. And then now, obviously, you have to have your screen out right here. So I'm looking at my screen. Zoom out. See the zoom lens? That's a very handy feature right there, because if we get far away and I want to zoom in and out, we can move it just like this. I'm not going to go into all the different modes that you can change on the fly right here, but you can set these like different buttons up to have the on and off. So you got autofocus on and off. This is one of my favorite cameras. It's just a lot to set up, and I use this one more than I use this one right here because I have to set a mic up with it. And now with this remote, it just opens up even more possibilities. And another neat feature of this, right here where my finger is, there's a button. So if I want to turn it, I can turn it completely to the other side, turn it back to me, turn it back around like that, easily adjusted. So if I want to run it like that, I can do that. If I want to mash that button, send it around. Everything right here is done by locking buttons, which makes it so much better than sitting here fooling around with your things falling over and then constantly tighten that up. So this has a 365-degree rotation that way, and I think 180 degrees rotation that way. So you got a lot of movement right there. And to take it back off, you can put it on the side. If I want to do like a side mount, do it like that, and then I could turn it. That way it's a side mount and it's longer on the long ways right there. You can do most of that, but I would say that's probably the best way of doing it right there. and then you take your camera right off. Yeah, this is something I'm gonna recommend for anyone that just wants to get a good set of tripod mixed in with a remote that doesn't break the bank, because if you've ever priced out one of the Sony ones of this, oh boy, this is the way I'm going in the future. So yeah, there it is, everybody. That's all I got today on the Aodelan Sony ZV-1 remote. See y'all in the next video.